Hey guys, what is up? Danny back again from the Couch Gnomes. This is another trailer reaction for you. Now some of you might be wondering, well Danny, what are you doing over here on Twitch? Well, you know, live reactions are fun too. But yeah, if you guys are seeing this on YouTube, this was recorded live probably about an hour ago from the time you're watching it. If you want to make sure you check these things out live, also we have different things with the Summer Game Fest, so on and so forth. Twitch.tv/CouchGnomes, we go live. And if you're seeing this as it's on YouTube within the hour, you probably know I'm also live over on Twitch playing some Grease right now. Gris, the cool little cute artsy indie game. So if you want to check that out, still going live over here, twitch.tv/CouchGnomes. And if I'm already done streaming for the night, go over, drop a follow anyway. You can catch me next time. I usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Usually also have a stream on Friday. Sometimes it's Saturday. It's give or take. We usually make announcements on our social media. But for the time being, I'm going to hush it up. We're going to fast forward here in the video to when the actual state of play starts. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Here we go. And rest mode. Just beep. Second too soon. It seems good so far. Good. Let me know if at any point you can't hear me or you can't hear the thing. Just I'll adjust it. Blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, strong language, and use of drugs. State of play. I'm on the wrong screen. That was almost bad. Okay, so looks like it's showing the last trailer they released.
I wish things were different. Ellie! But they ain't.
Turn up a little bit.
Please stop.
I'm assuming I really can't go any higher, but... Oh, man. Now, I've already reacted to this trailer on the channel, so this is just kind of re-looking at it. Oh, that foliage is so good looking.
To do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you want. But not at any cost. I really hope you make it.
I have to finish it.
I'm just getting so hyped, dude. Oh, this game's less than a month away.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
I still want to say that's Marlene, dude. Like, oh, I don't know.
I'm Neil Druckmann.
Neil
Vice President of Naughty
Druckmann.
Dog and the director of The Last of Us Part 2. We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when the game will finally be in your hands. The wait has been long, and we're extremely grateful for your patience, especially now in the midst of these unprecedented and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well.
That's awesome.
Because
It
of
looks
these
so
extraordinary
good.
circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we usually would. So today we're trying something different. Something we've never done before.
Simon, that's cool. I wanna
Over
for
the
this
next
I wanna
3
focus
minutes or
on
so,
the
we're going
reaction, so I'm
give
not
you
gonna
an
read
in-depth
that,
look
but
into
out
what
loud
awaits
anyway.
you in The Last of Us Part 2, including new details about the gameplay experience and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence. You'll definitely want to stick around for that.
See, this is supposed to be around 25 minutes is what I'm reading.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game. Ellie and Joel have settled in Jackson, Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors. With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now 19, lives on her own, and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
However,
A 2.
this peace is short-lived. Jackson and Ellie suffer a violent and traumatizing event. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world in search of retribution and justice. Her journey will take her to new parts of the country previously unexplored in The Last of Us. The story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson
That looks so
to the
good.
lush Pacific Northwest.
Oh, it looks so good.
Each introduces a wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore, rendered in meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine. Our goal was to make these environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible. Much of the story unfolds in what remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone.
It kind of scares you.
Locales
She's
are
my age.
incredibly diverse,
Careful,
spanning a
Simon, so I gotta
dense
wash your
city
hands.
Center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it. The city exhibits drastic shifts in architecture, elevation, and weather. And with Part 2, we've introduced new traversal mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate threats. Ellie is not only able to climb and jump over gaps, but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing over
Awesome.
obstacles, allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives. These more open environments also create new strategic considerations in combat, whether it's to get the jump on enemies or bypass them entirely. The
Huh.
Last of Us Part 2 features some of the largest environments we've ever created. Horseback riding will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains. Some streets are so flooded that a boat is required to navigate them. However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly. As Ellie uncovers the path to finding those who have wronged her, she must face the many threats of this unknown city. In the wake of the pandemic and the fall of the
My heart's
quarantine
pumping,
zone,
dude.
Seattle
That
has become
dog
a
scared
war
me.
zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources. One of these groups is the Washington Liberation Front, otherwise known as the WLF. The WLF are a militia group that began as resistance to the military occupation of Seattle and eventually wrestled control of the city from them. They are highly trained, organized, and well-equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the city, imprisoning or killing trespassers on sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
On the other side of this bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites,
Okay, I
Or
remember this
scars.
trailer.
defined by the self-inflicted deep cuts that they bear across their faces. Like the WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial. They're known for being stealthy, using overgrowth as cover, and they use more silent weapons like bows and arrows.
Clip her wings.
Oh my god. I remember.
But beyond this conflict among survivors,
People lost their minds
the
over that
threat
trailer.
originally brought the world to its knees is very much present. Every human is in danger of falling victim to the infected.
Is that a bloater? It looks
There are
much
recently
bigger.
infected runners who are more numerous and aggressive in this game. The blind but extremely deadly clickers, and the stalkers who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack, surprising their victims with extreme agility and brutal violence. The Last of Us Part 2 introduces new stages of infected, such as the Shamblers, large, heavily armored enemies that are covered in pustule, a Upon getting close to you, they expel a corrosive spore cloud that burns its victims.
Oh my god,
However,
no!
terrifying and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves.
I don't like it, it's just dark.
Overcoming these threats will require careful consideration of how you approach every combat encounter and how you leverage Ellie's unique skills, equipment, and the environment to your advantage.
Whoop.
The WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are capable of detecting and following you, even while in cover. They can pick up your scent and alert their handlers to your presence. Listen mode will reveal your scent trail, so keep moving and cause distractions to avoid detection. 25 years after the pandemic began, the world is completely overgrown. Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight.
This game is so
However,
close, I'm so
this form of
excited.
analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they can discover you, even in grass. When Ellie is overwhelmed, running away is a viable option. You can also break glass or crawl through tight spaces to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies. In any given combat situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage. If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than
Oh
most
my
of her
God.
enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks. Learning how opponents attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and create opportunities to counterattack. You can use throwable items or well-placed shots to stun enemies.
That was
dealing
awesome.
killing blows. Or using them as a shield to protect yourself or buy some time to figure out your next move. Ellie isn't always alone on her journey. Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environments, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters.
That looks so cool. The AI look really smart. At least the companion ones. I can't speak for the enemy ones yet.
Between the human survivors and the roaming infected, there will be times where multiple threats are present, creating new strategic considerations and opportunities. You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly, or find ways to pit them against each other. Flee as they fight, or wait until their numbers have thinned out and engage with whomever's left. Our goal is to create unparalleled tension.
Reminded me of the
coupled with
Days
deep
Gone
systems that
trailer.
give you greater control and influence over your journey. As you play, you'll be able to invest in a broad collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades through training manuals scattered throughout the environment and scavenging for ingredients. These skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct experience. We also wanted to extend that agency and personalization to your weapons through our new workbench system. Scavenge for parts to modify and improve your weapon's performance and attributes, all of which are visualized and become
Nice.
part of your character. Survival will also require using the parts and ingredients that you'll find in the environment, which can be crafted into a wide range of defensive and offensive items, like proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors, and more.
Whoa, could you
All
imagine
these
taking an arrow to the shoulder and...
systems are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey. As we've said before, this is Naughty Dog's largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part 2. We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself on June 19th. Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Enjoy.
Show me something cool. This is never before seen gameplay. So now, right now, review copies are out for this game. So a lot of the big, so IGN's, GameSpot's, I know Kind of Funny has their copies. They're playing the game right now, and I'm super excited to hear what they have to say. But I'm also like, can it be June 19th yet? Can I have my copy of the game? Because I'm,
Did you find her yet? Shit.
Jake, well, no one was looking. We're searching the area, just in case she's still around.
Isaac's not happy about it.
No shit.
I do like the more open levels versus The Last of Us 1 that felt very linear as far as like, you go here, you kill these people, you go to the next spot, you kill these people. I'm hoping it's not too big, because this is the kind of game I feel like I want to have somewhat of a guideline, like, hey, you're going to go here. But if there's openness to it where I can explore and kind of do what I want to do when I want to do it, if that makes sense. Versus, like, I want to just play the game. I just want to do the story right now. Versus, oh, there might be an open nook over here. I can find some scrap, or, you know, it might be a weapon upgrade or something. Can you shoot from the water? Is that an option or no? I'm assuming not. Good thing we're a silent swimmer. And silent getting out of the water. Oh, she got headphones in.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Oh, she's doing a Vita! It lives!
Where is she?
In the hospital.
We're in the hospital.
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Ellie, take the Vita. Ellie, take the Vita. How are you going to play Monster Bag if you don't take the Vita?
Code's away. Word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good. I got my girl waiting for him for 5.
You shitting me? They put you with Joe again?
Upstairs. Hey, we get the job done.
I bet you do. Oh, this is not fair.
I'm telling you, man. Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Vita. Part of me wants to pick up a Vita again. Like, I want one of those aqua blue ones just so I can play some of my games that I could never play because my Vita died. I just don't know how to spend the money on it. That's a satisfying noise. I love it.
I heard you might take the fight to them.
No way. Not after what went down last time. Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
That's what I heard.
All right.
Shut up.
Calm down.
What a world, dude. How's she gonna relax during some downtime from Request for Revenge if she doesn't take the Vita?
Sticky tape from that way.
Climb, Ellie, climb. No, wait. Oh, what's she doing? Molotov, okay. Melee upgrade, nice. I like the animation because, like, in Last of Us 1, I think when you pull out the Molotov, it was just, like, kind of already lit. Versus there, you see, like, the ch-ch. I wonder if it's going to be... I assume it's going to be more dangerous to be like, oh, no, there's that animation of me lighting the Molotov. No, the doggy, no! Did you hear it cry? Did you hear it cry? Oh. One thing I think I mentioned in my reaction trailer from the previous Last of Us trailer is that I feel like a lot of the environments look the same. It's a lot of, we're in the city, we're in buildings, broken windows, overgrown grass, flooded streets. This seems to still sit in that wheelhouse where that's what I've seen. I'm hoping there's many more environments that we're just not seeing because we'll see it when we actually play it. But it is sort of confirming the fear I had where I'm like, a lot of it's going to be, oh look, rundown city, and another rundown city, and then we go to another rundown city, and another city that is also rundown. So I'm, what a fucking savage. Oh, right in the forehead.
I'll go check it out. I got you covered. Holy shit! Shit! Look out! Move over here!
I also haven't taken much of a chance to look, but I think all the character models look different. I don't think there's a lot of repeating character models for the enemies.
I found her!
Excuse me. Did it have a health bar for the... It does, yeah, so 3, okay. Oh! Ah! I'm hoping to get the opportunity to try and I have to see the trophy list. I want to platinum this one where...
Damn it! Find another way off!
because there's no multiplayer this time, so those are probably the most annoying trophies in the first game. I don't even know if... I mean, you could probably still get them, but I don't know. Multiplayer trophies, am I right?
That you, Nora?
Vents, crawling in vents. I thought she was gonna like take the pistol and kind of put it through and just phew. Speed running and hard difficulty trophies, am I right? Yeah, they're great. I love them.
You're gonna tell us
Love them all the time.
When Isaac talks to us about this,
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
Oh, thank God. I thought she was just gonna push it out. I'm like, no, Ellie, they're gonna hear you. Please be careful. Get the tape. Gotta pick those things up.
Don't scream. Put that shit down. You remember me? Yeah. You remember me. Nora. She doesn't sound familiar, but I'm assuming... Okay, I assume that's it. There's a lot of characters in this game that seem to be like, we know them as Ellie, but like we as the player don't know them. So I'm wondering if that's like Marlene's kid or Marlene, some relative of Marlene, or if it's someone we met in between 11, 12-year-old Ellie and 19-year-old Ellie, if it's somewhere in that transitional period and it's like, oh, well, we get some backstory leading up to it. I don't really know, but that looks, I'm super excited to keep seeing, well, probably not see any more of this, because I think we're probably at the point where we're just going to start getting, or we're not going to, words, Danny, we're probably not going to get any more trailers, reveals, anything until we get like the launch trailer, like the game is out today. But it's a month away. I'm super excited. I can't wait. Vent gameplay always scares me in games because, like, what if you fall through and they look up and see you? Yeah, I mean, then you get got. But I also like if they would put that in, just like, you know, I'm good. And then, like, once, you're like, you know? Instead of it being, like, a consistent thing that happens, but, like, that one moment, like, you're not expecting it, then you bust through it. I don't know. I think it'd be dope. But yeah, guys, that was the reaction to the state of play for The Last of Us Part 2 gameplay, whatever they want to call it. I'm super excited for this game. I can't wait to play it. I mean, most people are in the same boat as me. Like I said, review copies are out, so people are playing it. Again, be safe out there. I'm trying to turn off the, you know, different chats and whatnot. I think our community's safe. But spoilers are out there. Just, you know, be careful. I would like to stream, hopefully stream, maybe not stream through the whole game, but play it for the stream. And I don't know. I definitely want to bring you guys the content, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to stream like 90 hours a day? I don't really know. We'll see. If you guys are watching this over on YouTube, remember, check out twitch.tv/couchgnomes. I'll be going live with some Grease in a couple hours from the moment this goes live. And check out the social media, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. And if it's your first time here on the channel, you're enjoying the content, you want to stick around and see some more, do yourself a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you get notifications every time a new video comes out. And I will see you guys next time.